Hello, my friends. Picked up a couple of quarter-ounce 3/9 fine silver pieces honoring 500 years of Christopher Columbus. Now, Santa Maria sailing ship. This is the main reason why I bought these. I like sailing ships on coins. And then this one is the Niña. It looks like somebody cleaned it a little bit. But anyway, I'm sure there's a third one of the bunch. And there might even be one that has all three. Another thing I got. These are a couple older walkers. One's a 1920, one's a 1919. Hello, Kevin Hawthorne. How you doing? One of these is Denver. Let's see if I can get it to focus good. That's San Francisco, and that is Denver. Because these are identifiable, my coin dealer I bought them from charged a little bit more than he has been lately on this kind of stuff. But it's because they are identifiable. If they're like that one, well, that one's identifiable too, but if the date's gone, oftentimes he sells them right at melt when I buy them. Sometimes even a hair under. Now, most of these are battered and beaten pretty bad. And but when they're battered and beaten bad like this, you usually can get them at a decent price. I am going to do a little bit of a treasure hunt tonight because I got stuff I need to sort better than I have. Now, here's a couple. Another one that someone put a hole in the middle, a walker. Oh, by the way, 5 barbers for 9 1/4 a piece. You're not likely to find them that cheap right now since silver is a lot higher now than it was then. Now, this is New Zealand half crown, and this one is a 2 shillings. 1937, and I think this one is English, but that one's from New Zealand, which is kind of cool. Now, this, if I remember correctly, is 50% silver. But, it is nice. Now, what I need to do with this and these is kind of put them away in something. I'm going to use this holder. I just put the junk US silver in this. And I'm going to take the whole walker out of this bag. And I'm going to separate foreign from US stuff because it needs to be done. You can see this has got a big hole right in the middle of the coin. And hence, when I bought it, it was priced about melt value of what silver is left in it because it's lost weight because of the hole in wear. So I'm going to throw that in there too. Now, the other thing I'm going to do is stuff that's in a card like this. This is all from Chile, or Chile, however it's pronounced. This stuff is lower percentage silver pieces, not 90% or nothing like that. But these, that one says it's 50% silver. That one says 40, although it says 0.5 right there on the coin. So I'm having a feeling that's actually 50% silver like the other one was. This is older. They wrote 90% silver on this. I don't know if it really is or not. It is from 1909. Or maybe they wrote, this one says 40% silver. But whatever it was, this whole bag was only $4.65 when I bought it, and there's 5 coins. So I'm going to put them, because they're in cards, in a collecting box like this. I'm just going to put them away so I can sort them better as I go through this stuff. I got several more bags to look at. Another bag. Okay, all this stuff is foreign. I don't think any of this is silver. So I'm going to just, and then this is aluminum. And put it in the bag with that. I'm going to put this back in the bag it was in and set it off to the side as foreign. So what's in this? Some of the stuff I haven't looked at in a little while, so I don't even know what's in it. Eisenhower silver, 40%. 1898. Okay, these are Barbara coins. Some of which I've done shorts for, and they haven't even went live yet. So you're getting to see these, a couple of these, before the video goes live. This one's a shame because there's a lot of detail left on it, but the face is scratched pretty bad. So these are going to go in the collecting box. And I'll separate foreign from US later. This is kind of what happens when you get unorganized. You don't know what you have. And if it's in a bag like this, you can't see it. So what is in here? More US 90%. All this is US 90%. There's a big hole in that walker. There might be one or in here I want to put in a card. But for the most part, that's more junk, US junk. 90%. All right. Another bag. This one I did label. It's the playing cards with little silver bars. I wrote playing cards on it, so it's going to stay in this. Moving right along. What do we have here? Well, we got some foreign. That's a US dime. What in the heck's it doing in this? These little bags are such a pain sometimes. Come on out of there. Yeah, it's a pain having to struggle with this. It's a 2022 US dime. Don't know why it's in this bag with these other two. I'll just take it out and it'll probably go for spending later. But those are foreign, as well as these are foreign coins, but they are in a card, so they're going in the box. All right, we still have more to look at. All right, foreign coins. This that copper one there's pretty cool. It's older. It says 1771 on it. So that'll go into foreign stuff. Oh, this interesting piece is a small silver coin, and it's kind of old. Where's the date on this thing? The date on this one is up here, and that could be 1815 or 1813. It kind of looks like 15 to me. So, but it's going in the box along with the others. That's a clipped planchet quarter, which I don't know. It's a 1966. Don't know if this was done or this came from the mint this way. It's hard telling. But if it was a mint error, I'm going to go ahead and keep it in the card and put it there. Now, this bag is some more U.S. junk silver. We'll put that in the one holder. And for now, all right, this is a recent buy. Some more U.S. random junk silver in here, as well as, let's get this bag open. This other piece isn't U.S. If I can get a hold of it. King George. This is a florin, 1943. And I looked this up. This is sterling silver. So this is going to go in the foreign bag with these. All three of these coins in this right now are King George coins. So those go there. And these are all U.S., including one very slicked out Walking Liberty that has only a hint of the date left on it. And this come out. $1892 Columbian Exposition. Columbian half dollar. 1892 is a lower mintage than the 1893 one is. But I got it for right at melt. So that's more to go in the one box. Now, I talked about this. done a video for it. No one has an answer. That's some kind of dye chip, I believe. Because that ain't how these look. They don't look that way. So I got it for $1.50. It might actually prove to be worth more than $2.50 because of the error. If I can find it listed somewhere. Someone wrote more on the neck, but that ain't what it is. So it goes in the box. All right, first man on the moon. Put it in a card. The Philadelphia Mint token, which is likely the nicest one of these I have. I have 3 of them. Those are going to go in the box. And then a couple different New Orleans coins. 1894 old quarter. Yeah, that is called a cud, yeah. But I don't know how collectible that one is. Thanks, kind of coiny. That's got kind of a greenish tint on it. It's probably some sort of, I don't even know, mildew or something. Something on the coin that shouldn't be there. But the older they are, and that one is like almost 130 years old now. It's not hard to believe they get dirt on them. All right. And then these, it's 2 Roosevelt dimes and a Washington quarter, all with holes drilled in them. And then that very slicked out barber. So those are going to go in that one thing. Now, that kind of organizes some of this stuff, but I got a ways to go. Because I've been lazy about sorting stuff. You can see this bag is pretty thick. A lot of bank bags in it. And some of it is carded up like these. War nickel. There's a foreign Canadian quarter, 1943. Kind of a nice orange toning on that. And another war nickel and another war nickel. By the way, when I bought them, they were $1 a piece, and war nickels, melt-wise, are worth more than $1. I want to take this out of this holder because this black stuff here tends to tone the rim of the coin and into it a little bit the longer it's on there. So this one needs to go on a card. It's not a bad example of a 1909 Philadelphia. It is worn, but most of these are. Because unlike today, $half don't get used for nothing. But back then, $half got used a lot. We can take a couple more bags out and have a look. You have a King Anne War, the 12th, 1903, very rare coin in my hand. That's awesome. These are some Canadian 5-cent coins. That one's bent with Queen Victoria on it. Let's see what year this one is. I don't remember. 1882. Looks like someone hit it with a hole punch. But for $1, I thought why not? They are sterling too. This is another one that's 5 cents. Book $9, and then he sold it for $3, because if you price this at $9, it's not likely to sell fast. $3, even that might not sell too fast if you're reselling. I mean, considering that, $2 on that one, $1.75 on the 80% Queen Elizabeth from 1953, with actually some nice toning on it, barely circulated, if at all. It says Unk on it, but the grading companies would probably say otherwise. They would probably call it AU. It does have nice mint luster left on it. So that's got to go in the box, along with all this other stuff. I do like to buy these little 5-cent Canadian coins when I can. And my coin dealer came across quite a bit of them lately. Now, like that 5-cent Canadian coin, this Mercury dime is slightly bent. You can see the shadow go over the top of this side of the coin. And you can see the bump in it. So anyway, I feel like I am getting a little bit better sorted in knowing what I have. And when you put this stuff in a box like this, you can sort it quickly and then separate US from foreign real quick, or keep them in the same box but just have something marking where one ends and the other begins. But let's see what's in this bag. Okay. A crazy beat up barber dime loose in a bag. And a 1908 Orleans, 1901 Orleans. That looks like it's been slightly polished and has some kind of bluish purple looking toning on it. Both of these are going to go in that box for now. But I don't know how much longer I want to stay on, but I do want to put this in a card holder mount instead of this. But for now, because I do not like or care for the black piece that has paper on the back, I don't care for that. So we're going to take the $50 and put it in a card later. Well, I kind of dropped that on the floor. I'll have to find it. Couldn't have went too far. Anyway, it's pretty much about what I have for this tonight, because I don't want to go all night. But so anyway, I want to thank everyone who showed up, and we will talk to you again for too long, I hope. So, keep looking for your silver dreams and treasures, and pick a coin that you like. Whatever. If you like $50, if you like foreign coins, if you can get them, like these. Keep in mind, usually these foreign coins, most of the coin dealers I go to sell them at about melt. And I wouldn't pay much more for them than that, because if you try to resell them, you're a lot likely to get much more than melt for them. Anyway, I hope everyone has a good night, and we will see you next time.